welcome back to the channel Garnet Antique here with Garnet TV, and we are going to be doing a couple of things. First of all, so let's go ahead and open my app, and if any sensitive information is exposed, then we're just gonna censor that. I'm just moving everything out the way. Kind of see in there Astro Seek, because I really want to take a look at some transit breakdowns and some other things as well. Okay, so that's automatically going to sign me in. Current planets. We're just going to do standard Atlanta. Georgia, USA. Okay, now I'm going to slide this right down here. So there's a couple of things that I want to go over as well. So this is not only a channel for spiritualism, esotericism, and politics and things of the like, but this is also a hobby channel, or everything else in between. So serious things and things that are important to me are going to be here. So already with that being said, this is just not, a niche channel where someone is just strictly doing gaming or things like that. People have secondary channels and stuff like that for that. But me, I just post what I like, and people who care for me are going to like that. And if you happen to find it and you like that, then you're here. However, I'm going through so much right now. Like, there's just a million things I need to address, but it's neither here nor there. Welcome to the channel. Happy to have you. And I have a couple of books in front of me as well. A couple of things we're going to look at, source and site. So if you're new here, here's a couple of books. We have that purple book by Lil Wayne Publishing about the big book, like a big book of astrology. That's one of the books that we source here. And then we also have The Science of Astrology, Advanced Understanding of Energy Dynamics by Mark Fennell. That's one of the books that we also cite as well here multiple times, plenty of notes highlighted. And that's going to be a derivative of Dr. Percy Seymour on The Science of Astrology as well. I have to re-up on my astrology books because the last time that I moved, I lost a lot of my books on spiritualism, canning, things of that nature. We also have the Book of Astrology by Marian Williamson, and that's another book that we source here as well. You can get this at Five Below for about around $5. Talks about different relationships between the zodiacs and things like that. So this information that we're going to go over as well is going to be here. So yeah, so for right now we usually have that on the side. Putting that up, I should really see if oh my gosh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that chat. I'm just gonna turn that off. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. It's like 12:46 for me, and I am losing my mind. So we have this right here on the screen, and there's a reason why we're showcasing this in particular, because we're going to actually do a breakdown. So the moon is in Gemini. The moon is a correlation to the home, things of that nature. Mercury is intelligence, communications, and Mercury is actually retrograde right now. It probably won't hit that retrograde because we're in the shadow period, so we're definitely still feeling the effects. I for sure am feeling the effects because it's been absolutely insane at work for me. And that's not making a conjunction to Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, which is actually my Jupiter return, and I'm also having my Mars return as well. That is not fun at all for that combo. Like, these returns and retrogrades for me too is definitely, am feeling the energy myself. I'll actually have I should really do a video about how people can decode their own charts. But a lot of people make astrology inaccessible, like just join my class. We're not doing that here. We're just going to do practical, basic breakdowns that people can understand. And the more that we do these things together, the more complex the breakdowns become. So we're just doing something very light, very simple, something on the palette. Because when you think of the moon, you think of how it's connected towards the tides, scientifically speaking. When it's I believe it's like closer it is, like, the stronger the tide, further away the moon is, the weaker the tide. Just I'm just trying to jog my own memory, and if I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me in the comments, because I'm not the type of person it's my video. No, we don't do that here. We like to be scientifically accurate and correct. And me fact checking and doing that stuff while I'm doing that, I'm just trying to make a quick video, you guys. Understand that I'm human. Um, yes, so back to what I'm saying. I keep making a whole bunch of tangents. So the water, the moon is connected towards the tides. Tides is connected towards the water. Water is connected towards the sea. The sea can either be extremely calm and serene or very chaotic. That is the nature of the moon. The moon can be very nurturing. It can harbor a lot of life because water gives life. Water of the womb, that is connected towards things like childbirth, is connected towards the energy of femininity, women, Artemis. You think of the mythos behind this, because you think of Serene, the moon deity, and then you also think of is it Serene? Oh my god, I don't remember. What is her name? Selene. Yes, Selene, not Serene. Oh my god, please, ma'am. So you think of Selene, the moon deity, then you also think of Artemis as well. You think of that correlation, that connection, which also Bast is connected to it as well, because Bast is both a moon goddess and a sun goddess as well. So that's information that I actually learned. If you go in my Discord and you're connected, because if you know, you know, that was actually the deity of the day today, if I'm not mistaken. And we actually kind of learned that as well when you read that from godchecker.com, something that we often source. So that being in the 10th house, especially for Atlanta, I feel like ooh, I feel like people in particular, like people who work with like accountings, bookings, and things like that, probably more than likely a crazy day. It just really depends, because you look at excuse me, if you look at for like a city in particular, you kind of look at it from the city's perspective, like for the group of people, like the collective as a whole. So I feel like today was especially hectic for people who deal with other people's money, or those who are in public dealings, or like not necessarily political figures, but those who do have some influence and power within the community. Definitely must have been chaotic. And if anyone knows anyone of that nature and can confirm that information, then please step to the table. We would like to hear. The audience would like to know. And then Mercury right now, that's Mercury. Yeah, Mercury, our retrograde is happening in Sagittarius. That is church figures. That is people of in higher education. That's educators. That is people who call themselves any kind of tutor. Those who are in any form of higher education. Um, those who also deal with like accountants, people who may possibly be lawyers, intelligence. So this is in particular the way that I perceive this retrograde. It's a recall, recollection, like reanalyzation. So reanalyzing. So it's going to be a very critical look at those kinds of thought patterns and behaviors of people who may be in that. So I feel like with everything that's going on politically speaking, this is a great time for reformation within the education system. So hopefully, if they decide to do something, I have predictions that maybe laws will start to be introduced. So definitely checking Congress, things of that nature, seeing what they have going on, and we'll kind of look at that from there. I don't want to keep this video too long, but Venus right now is in Capricorn and making a like an opposition, like an area of separation to the is that the moon? She's making an area of separation toward the moon as well. So I feel like, you know, with emotions, the home, um, I feel like there may be like between this is giving me not necessarily mother and daughter, but like definitely like opposing energies, opposing feminine energies, or uh between like one another. I'm trying to find the best way to articulate it, but we will address that in another video. Right now, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm tired. My brain is short circuiting. I'm still gonna upload this just for a test run, and we'll see how this video goes. But other than that, thank you so much. We are going to end this here and then kind of go from there. So yeah, we did 10 minutes. Looks good. Okay.